Hello, friends. Hope you're all doing very well. I'm Ragdoll, and this is my Sims Cottage. I thought I was gonna have a way to look at chat differently on here, but it didn't work out so well, and it took longer to set up than I anticipated, and that's why I'm late to stream, too. So, let me just get this fixed and we'll just do it the normal way. That way I can make sure I can see all of your comments and yeah. Hi, friends. Whoops. So much for trying something new today. Anyway, I would like my chat back on the left side of my screen so I can see what everybody is saying to me. And thank you all so very much for joining me today. I appreciate you very much. We're going to be working on my Sims Cottage build for my husband and myself. It's my dream home in the woods. I'm very excited about it. I love it. The cottage living is definitely my favorite pack by far. And I can't believe how much I love it. It's so awesome. Okay, there. I think I got everything fixed. I hope everything's able to be heard and all that jazz. And I hope I gave money to myself. It's very hard to type on my Steam Deck whenever we're live streaming. So, let's go on and get in there and yeah. I'm building on it a little bit at a time and trying to make it perfect and make it look exactly like what we want our house to look like. I want lots of lavender bushes, and in reality I would be out there talking to that fox as well, but if I talk to the foxes I don't get to pet the bunnies anymore. So on this lot, I have where I talk to the bunnies, and on the other lot, I talk to the foxes. But here on my hubby's lot and mine, we don't really chit-chat with the foxes. I've added in some pretty things from like Romantic Garden here in the back, next to our chicken coop. I love it. It's so pretty. I think we'll put like a little seating area back here with maybe some lights where we could have coffee together. But yeah, kind of fancy, kind of pretty. I'm going to make a bunker in the basement, though. Is she sad? No, she's happy. She just got engaged to Zappa. She's going to be happy for 9 hours. He's asleep. I'm sure he's happy as well. He's just needing some shut-eye. And if we don't take care of this coffee pot, we may burn our whole house down. Let me just get rid of this because that's why Zappa's sleeping at different times and things like that. Oh no. Just a second, everybody. I just noticed that we're not really, you're not seeing what I'm showing you. Let me see if it's not plugged in or something properly. Hold on. Weird. I bet this works. Ta-da! So sorry, friends. Alright, let's try that again. Thank you so much, Zappa. He is the best moderator ever. He listens to my chat for me to let me know if it sounds wonky. He comes in and tells me whenever I'm not doing things right. Like, I didn't know it wasn't showing that for you. But this is what our beautiful place together looks like. And we got rid of the coffee pot because it was throwing off sparks, and we just don't need all that in our life. But I've built a basement. I corrected the door because it took away the door over here once we added in a basement. And that's where we're headed to decorate today. We're gonna build a bunker in case anything goes wrong in the world. And I've got the stairs and I've kind of got the floor plan down here already ready. Just because it's our little survival bunker doesn't mean it can't be useful. And what it's going to be throughout time and used for primarily is a gaming room. And then there will be little rooms off to the side that'll be like extra bedrooms, I guess, in case family comes to visit, things like that. Let's go ahead and build a few walls. But a bathroom, things like that down here, so that, you know, in the event of, should you need it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go grab this tool. And I think I'll just make this a bedroom. And it's gonna be kind of like a tiny house in our basement in a way. And that'll be like an extra bedroom or kitchen. And this could be a bathroom, you know. Alright. My hubby and I always talked about if we have our house built, we want the basement to be full of like video games and areas that we could play. Like, it's gonna be like a home theater system, kind of like a movie theater in here. But you can play your video games and things on the wall as well. So I think we're gonna want to go with like darker tones in this area. And then I'm gonna come on over here and do like a huge living room setup, and this is locked for some reason. 3000 flat screen. The tech guru career. So one of us would have to become a tech guru in order to unlock that. I think what we're gonna do is place it over to the side just a little bit and kind of high up. And we're gonna want seating. Comfortable, classy movie theater seating, right? Something to that extent. Or something fun to lounge on and watch movies on. Let's see. Ooh, this looks fun, and it's a comfort of 6. And we got to remember, you know, Zappa, we don't want to make it too girly. So I'm trying to use like neutral colors that's like greens and blues and purples and things that we both like. Okay, I have a plan for this. We want your chairs to be a little bit off center so that nobody is in front of anybody else while they're watching the movie. Maybe. But I also want to have like tables that we can put our snacks on. And make it just wonderful in here. I think we're gonna put these two chairs together and then maybe push some back, because honestly it'll just be me and Zappa watching a lot of movies, but you know. If the kids come over and they bring dates or something like that, you know? And then I think we're gonna sell the middle one. And I may get a few more of these chairs, but what I'm gonna do here is bring this one back. Oh. And we'll do kind of something like this. Actually needs to be kind of forward though, doesn't it? Because it's kind of a small area, and we may have another little thing going on in this corner. So let's bring this forward actually. We'll make it look like a huge viewing party. Trying to work it to where it looks okay. Because I know whenever I go to the movies, I want to be sitting as close as I can to Zappa. The girls like to sit together, my two daughters. And we sit pretty close together. I think this is really good. And then we could do something like that. Okay. Now, also want to throw out a few lounge chairs, because how neat would it be if you could just lie down and watch your favorite movie at your movie theater, you know? And with that in mind, we can take out a chair or two, and then we can get in there a little easier. And, well, let's turn this. And I think we can still use that table too. I know, I'm very indecisive today. I think this needs to round out a little bit more. Maybe have those off to the side or to the back. You don't really want somebody's feet in your way though. I think off to the side is the best bet. They crawl in through the bottom of it, I think that this will be fine placement. Really. Okay, and so since this is going to be like a bunker for us, I'm also going to put a few kitchen kind of items down here. Like we're gonna have like a little kitchen, a tiny kitchen, not really a full-size one. We're not gonna do cooking down here. We'll have a generator to power like a microwave and things like that in case the power goes out. We don't need a completely new house down here, but that's essentially what it is. But you could think of this like as our little concession stand area. We'll have a fridge where everybody can go grab snacks if they need it. If we want to make some popcorn. And of course, we want everybody to tidy up after themselves, so let's put a trash can down here. Maybe a dishwasher in case anybody uses dishes. I think that's pretty good. Alright, and then I think it would be in study, activities, hobbies, and skills. I'm trying to think what all we would want in here. You know how you kind of go stir crazy whenever the power's out. Maybe use that time to exercise because you have a lot of energy anyway. I get anxiety when the power goes out, and so I think exercise equipment would be a good idea, and we could exercise and try to calm down, and yeah. We have a big enough space for all this. I thought there were like video game systems, but I think all of that is much smaller now. This is karaoke, and we could do... Well, if we back up a little bit, we could do a karaoke stand and a movie theater down here. Or if we... Does it have to be connected to a wall or something? What's going on? I think it's because the chairs are in the way. Let's get rid of this one and see if that makes a difference. I don't know why it doesn't want to go over there. It'll go over here, but not there. Maybe we'll have like a little karaoke room. I got rid of one of my lounges for that. Okay, and so one of the other things we were going to do is add like bedroom, like in case we have to sleep in here kind of thing. A double bunk bed would save on some space. And this isn't going to be like our permanent bedroom. Our bedroom's upstairs. This is like storm shelter kind of thing. We live out in the country. Got to be prepared. Tis the dream. Let's go ahead and give a door here, put one over here, and one over here. I can't put one into my karaoke room? Uh-oh. Oh, because there's not enough room. Okay. I see the problem, I see. We'll have to get a door in a second, and since we put our kitchen area over there, our kitchenette, we'll put the bathroom there, and we'll put a door so we can get into our karaoke room. Now, I have recently stumbled across the one tile challenge, and I have not been more excited to try a challenge in any game ever. Like, I think I can do this, because before cheat codes, I used to like play Sims all the time, and I wouldn't use cheat codes. So before I started using all the cheat codes, it's kind of like hard mode, y'all. It would be great. You just start bankrupt, and you have one tile, and you try to get all your needs before your character passes out or dies of starvation. I think I'm gonna do a video on it next week. It looks like a lot of fun, and it looks very challenging, and I think it would be something I would like to do. Okay, so we want to leave a little bit of room here. I really love how all this is turning out. We could actually put in another, if we wanted to, over here, but I think we'll move our weightlifting stuff. And we don't want to put everything too cluttered, but I think this makes a good little gym. We could check for a few other items and see if there's anything, but I would also like to add in a little home bar, you know, for rainy day weather blues. And I think that this is perfect. It's just, well, maybe by the kitchen, because it did look like it was missing just a little something. I don't know. Could do just over here by the stairs. That looks a little better, and then we have a walkway to go through and stuff. I don't want to clutter everything to the point of we can't get through. There is only one problem with this, and if the daughters did come to stay at our place because of bad weather, we would need an extra bunk bed. Let me see if I can make this work. Maybe the kids' room instead? Whoops. I need a bed, I don't need chairs, carriages. There we go. Is this like the one I'm on? Yay! Okay, it won't go right there because the bed's in the way. I was hopeful that it would though, and we could kind of get through and everything would be fine. Ariana, welcome back. Glad you could join us. I created my perfect dream cottage in the woods, and I am decorating it for myself and my husband, and we're working on the basement right now. How are you today? I know, it's adding very movie theater vibes. Like, if you're living out in the country and it's stormy weather, you want to go to the basement, but you want to go to a fun basement, right? You don't want to just go hang out in a boring basement. Okay, and we're trying to make sure we have enough beds for, like, if the kids come to stay the night, too. Because you don't want to be scared and out there, and yeah. Oh, look how cute that is. Will it work, though? I don't think it will. Alright, let's pull this down. Oh, that's precious. Now you can get up both ladders. We can still get an R bed, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Not on that side. Doing great. That's wonderful. I think it's glitching out on me. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do this and pull the bed apart. There we go. That looks lovely. And then we could also add in like little desks underneath. I love the bunk beds for this. They're so clever. I don't want it turned like that. I want it just like that. And then we can put little computers in here and, you know, it'll just be beautiful and awesome, hopefully. Trying to make it not a boring bunker. Oh, there we go. I still want it to be able to get around though. I don't want you to feel cluttered and claustrophobic in our bunker. There we go. That's looking pretty good, right? Alrighty, let's see about a wallpaper for our extra rooms. Since we kind of have a blue and brown theme going on over there, I think I'm just gonna stick with the same blue. Kind of boring. Well, it's our bunker. It's not supposed to be anything fabulous. And we have a huge movie theater and a gym and a karaoke area. You know? I one day hope to have all that in my house. And if that's boring, that's my kind of boring, Ariana. But this is my cottage in the woods. Our basement is a little bit boring, but we have all the animals and the gardening and everything else above ground. This all looks really lovely and been working on it. I'm trying to think like, aw, thank you, Ariana. I'm trying to think what our place would look like in the woods if we moved all the stuff we have, because we have lots of bookshelves and books, and we would each need our own computer area because he works on music, I work on streaming. And yeah, I want to be able to use my little Sims house as like a blueprint for a real house. I love it. This is my dream home, y'all. Let's look at it with walls up. It's been a second. I've been trying to improve the roof, but I'm terrible at roofing. I'm just so bad at it. So I pulled some trees in closer to make it look a little less bad. But yeah, this is what we have so far. I'm really fond of it. I love these little trucks and cars in the background. Like, how precious is that for country living? Like a little milk truck looking thing. Oh, so cute. Okay, but I sidetrack. Oh, tiny little bubble. There we go. Now, we're in the basement again. What is that? Oh, water from our fountain. I guess the water goes really deep too. That's neat. Okay, walls down. And if we're in bad weather, we're not going to want to go upstairs to use the restrooms. So we're going to need, whoops, not to go so far into the void. We're going to need a bathroom for all of us. So, a toilet. And this is just going to be kind of like basic necessities down here. Everything, you know, that we might need, but not really. Things we can't live without, you know? But make it fun, too. I know some of these work off grid, and that would be great if we are in a storm, because you wouldn't have any water or electric sometimes, but we're gonna pretend that we have a generator down here as well. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know why my Steam Deck dock does that occasionally, but the cord will wiggle its way out and it will come unplugged, and then there goes black screen. Whoopsie. Okay, we need a bath mat. I like this little fuzzy one. And I kind of like it in turquoise because that matches what we have going on over there with our sink. And I don't know that I want that bathtub or the bluish color to kind of keep it bright in here. The goal is to keep it less stress-free as possible, so we're not panicky about the storm, because the hubby and I both have a little bit of anxiety, and so rainy weather makes him a little nervous, and if we could just go watch scary movies down in the basement, that would make him so happy. Ooh, look at this for like our karaoke wall. I like the weird and wild wallpaper. For the bathroom, maybe just some stripes or something. And for flooring, I'm gonna go with basic blue tiles. And then I don't know if we should do wood flooring. I think we did wood flooring all the way through. I think I used the cottage flooring all the way through. So I think on the other two, unless it was bathroom, I think that's what I did. Okay. And let's add a few things here and there that we might not have thought about before, such as a bookshelf or two down here, since we do love books in this house. Let's go ahead and go with a few with cabinets, and they can kind of be like our kitchen storage as well. They're going to be multi-functional. Will it let me put one more or no? Oh, they go up on the wall? That's a neat new thing I didn't know. Oh, how cool is that? I love it. Y'all, we can have a wraparound library. Oh, it's so cool. I love this. I like that the shelves don't have to be on the floor if I don't want them on the floor, or that we can create like a huge wraparound library. That's gonna be awesome. And you know, I have lots of junk. Bills, little figurines, things that need a place, and it is like a library, yeah. And it kind of reminds me of my living room. We have lots of books in our living room. All different kinds, sizes. We'll want to put a few different colors in there. We could also, like I mentioned, use it as part of the kitchen storage. So, like, if this fits on there, it can be part of our kitchen stuff as well. So, let's zoom in just a little bit so we can see what we're doing better. I want the bills in one of the tiniest little squares that'll let me put it in. And this is like our little bill book too, or like a little journal. Maybe some junk from a long time past, because of course it's our basement and we're gonna have to have a few things down here that are very basement looking, like old boxes. Maybe things to cook with. And then it could be like our little kitchenette / bookshelf. Snack pack would be great to throw up there. Possibly. Oh, maybe some board games. That would be fun for rainy weather. Candles. Just in case the generator's not working. No. Cookie jar. Oh, look at those canisters. Those are precious. I love all the cottage living stuff. It's just so cute. Favorite pack I've bought so far. We could have like garbage down here too, like our old beds and things from past. That is from the clutter, basement clutter, I think is what it was. Oh, I like to put garlic or sometimes Parmesan on my popcorn, so we're gonna put this over here. How about some chess sets? You do too, Ariana? Oh, see you in a few minutes then. Okay, I think that is pretty good for... Oh, I want a yoga mat for my little workout area. And also some book stacks that are turned the other way. Because you don't always put your books up on a shelf like that, you know? Hold on. Let's go ahead and trade it out for that one. Occasionally you just set them up there like that. We all do it. We're all... Or is it just a me thing? We're all guilty. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. The Protector, the ultimate and professional grade storage bins. So it's just like a little storage thing. I don't have any more room on my shelves. Oh, it can go at the very top. Our ceilings are very tall in our basement. Let me see if we can set something else on the table. An artist kit for one of my daughters. And headphones for gaming for another daughter. Welcome back, Ariana. And I think we're gonna want a rug or something in here to brighten up the room. Aw, that's precious. Normally only use that one with like the kids decorating, but I kind of like it. We have all blue walls and this is just kind of pretty. It matches. I think for a giant area over here, we're going to need a rug as well, and the city living ones are the best to fill up a big, big area because they are way bigger than I ever anticipated. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. Let's place it and try to find a different color that I like. I don't know about all white. That doesn't look... I think the black and blue because of the walls, but I don't want it to be too much blue. I kind of like the green because of the chairs. I think we can make that work. And I'm gonna put this down a bit. Now, let's zoom out just a little bit. And we're going to try to find something fun to place on the walls. We could do ripped paint and things like that to make it look like a dingy basement. Or cobwebs because we don't get down here that often, you know? Not to go making it all spooky or anything. How about, because it is like our movie bunker, we do like kids movies posters or posters from other movies in Sims, and just have like a wall dedicated posters, you know? Video games, things like that that we love. Yeah. I think that would be great. Is that the actual game poster for It Takes Two? Because it says It Takes Two on it. That's kind of cool. I like this a lot. It looks very much like something we would do. Alrighty. My dear has his music stuff upstairs. Catch of the day chalkboard. Does it have anything other than fish? That one was meat. We could do a vegetable board, like vegetarian dining over here. I don't know who this is, but it looks like a movie poster. Yeah, some kids and family movies, romantic movies, action, adventure, young adult, comedy, a little bit of everything, Ariana. We're trying to mix it up. That kind of reminds me of like ER or Scrubs. Okay, we need a couple of smaller ones. I didn't realize there were so many big ones. How funny. I do love this colorful one though. Very neat. And maybe some apples and pear pictures closer to our kitchen. I'm glad How'd you like it, Ariana? A little less boring? I wanted to make it look a little bit interesting, but I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to overwhelm it, but at the same time, I think it's spaced out enough. Like, I think real world, and like, if we were in a storm, things might fall. Hello, Rich. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. We are playing in my cottage dream home, and we're building a basement bunker. For the kids and the husband and I, in case it's ever bad weather. We got a generator down here, we got games, we got movies, we got everything we need, right? Glad you're doing well today. Thank you all for joining me. So happy to have you all here. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I go live Sundays, Mondays, occasionally on Friday when I forget to record a video. Oh, thank you. It looks nice. I'm sure your builds are awesome too. I'm getting reacquainted with Sims again, and I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna try the 1 square challenge, the Rags to Riches challenge, next week. And I really think that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to put our sim in just a 1 square. And she has to earn money in that square until she builds herself a house. And she can't get out of there until she can have a house. From what I gather. So that's going to be interesting and a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, we're going to put some surround sound speakers up here. Oops. And over here as well. I've already got the character created that I want to use for my Rags to Riches challenge. And I gave her a little bit of an advantage. She loves to paint, and I think once we buy a painting easel, that will be our primary way to make money. And hopefully that helps us get a little farther in the challenge a little faster, and our sim won't starve, because that's kind of the goal. I kind of like the city painting over here. I like how it changes to be something different. And definitely not my idea, Ariana, but I love it. I think it's great. I saw it on YouTube, and it was done a couple months ago. I can't find the original creator. Sounds very interesting. Never did like challenges because it's hard for me. Whenever I try doing a challenge, I just do cheat codes and it ruins everything. I'm very fond of my cheat codes, Rich. I am. But I do think that I've been playing Sims for so long that I think I'm gonna do very well at this challenge. Like, I'm actually kind of excited by it. Like, I might do okay. I have my fingers crossed. I've seen a lot of them though where their sim is like really covered and just dirty and gross, and I'm concerned for my sim already. She might not be cut out for this challenge, but we're gonna give it a shot. They don't have a shower, they don't have a bathroom, they don't have anything like that. They're just bankrupt in a square. Fingers crossed for me, y'all. That is next Friday's Sims. I'm trying to find like a workout poster over here, like a motivational poster, but the only thing I'm seeing is like a jersey, and we're not really sporty in this house. Like, sports are great, but I mean, How many expansions do I own? Let's do this so I can see. I don't own a whole lot of them. I have City Living, Island Living, Cottage, and then we have Dine Out, Vampires, Dream Home Decorator, and Werewolf. And then a couple of little things like Cool Kitchen, spooky stuff because of Halloween, Romantic Garden, Laundry Day, Tiny Living, Paranormal. I like the little packs that I can just add in. Like the Everyday Clutter is my favorite pack. I adore it. We play a lot of video games in this house, Ariana, and if we're doing anything sporty, it's normally we're outside doing the sports. We're typically not watching it on the... That might motivate me to run if I had a pretty blue door in front of me. I don't know, we just aren't really a sports watching household, but to each their own. You know, I love video games and I'm glad that that's out there for me, so. Trying to get all the packs. I had quite a few more of them on my computer, but I forgot like the password for that computer and left it alone for so long. And my girls kind of play on the other packs that I own, but yeah, I'm trying to get like the ones that are, not all of them, but the ones that I'm interested in. Like, the very next one that I want is the ranch one, but I want it so I can have a horse to give my two broke girls in their city living apartment, or their, not apartment. You don't have any of the expansion packs or DLC and stuff, just use mods. That's awesome. I'm not really great at using the mods, and so I just try to be creative and try to use the expansion packs. Like, I really like the 70s inspired one because I have like a Three's Company build in Sims where I have Jack, Janet, and Chrissy, and I'm going to do a 70s inspired house for them. But this is kind of what my bunker became for today. I think I'm very happy with it. I would be ecstatic for this to be my basement in real life. And this is our beautiful cottage living home upstairs. I don't know why our back door is glitching like that, but whatever works for you, door. And my hubby and I are inside somewhere, but yeah, this is the dream here. Just in the middle of the woods, secluded. I need my Wi-Fi to work there. Like, I have to have Wi-Fi. How are we going to be able to talk and hang out, y'all? Oh. That's the only problem I foresee for moving to the country is Wi-Fi issues. Okay, and upstairs I have this awesome little music room that I am trying to create for my hubby because he loves to create music. Let's see it works. Like, play the game for a minute? Is that what you mean, Ariana? And what other games other than The Sims do you play on the channel? Every Sunday and Monday I go live with Animal Crossing in the afternoon, and on Wednesday I play Dreamlight Valley, and Friday I play Sims. I've got a few other games in mind, but one of the games in particular I'm not allowed to talk about. It's in its testing stages, and I didn't realize that, but I'd already been previously talking about it. But I'm adding a new game to my channel very soon, whenever it comes out of its testing phases. The Sims 4, I will love it. I think he will love this. Oh, it's a toilet that needs... I see it. I was like, what is that? I wonder what the thing on the back door is, though. Like, what? Is it just because I'm moving and there's too much stuff now? Or windows, I bet. We're going to go ahead and replace the toilet. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the shelves. Look, y'all, my shelves in the basement took out my back door and they're glitching through. It's my library thing I created. I see. And for Christmas, my hubby is going to probably buy me a design fashion. Is that what it is? I really think I'm going to love that game because I used to play Style Savvy and I like it a lot. And so we're going to add that one in, and I'm probably going to buy the Dreamlight expansion after I finish all of the chores I need to get caught up. I don't think I'm going to buy it right away. He is asleep. What is she doing? Oh, she's having fun in the basement. She's like, yes. She loves her big new TV. She's good. I do believe you can play video games on... Oh, you can order things, adjust the lighting. We can turn off all the lights from here so that it looks like a movie theater in here. Look at that. She's so thrilled. That is neat. Gonna leave. What? I hope you had a great time, and I hope we see you again, Rich. Have a good night. I'm not sure what time that is, but I hope you have a wonderful afternoon or night. Bye. This is really cool. I didn't realize that you could adjust the lighting with this little thing, and you can order things. That's gonna be super handy. But yeah, I think this is great. Our little movie theater, and we're gonna adjust these real fast. We'll maybe place them out around the room a little bit, and we'll have to move some posters, it looks like. Or we'll go ahead and build another library another time. We'll leave it a little library with our little bit of kitchen stuff on it, and she's still super happy. And then I'm going to find my door. I had this cute door. Oh no, it didn't take it. I thought it did. Interesting. It just blends into the wall now. That's weird. Let's see. I might have to turn our office walls into our library. I'm not sure. Like, our house is huge and it seems like we're running out of space. Our apartment is huge too, but it feels like we're running out of space here, so I'm not really sure. We may need to have them lining like the top part of the wall and see if we can fit in bookshelves here. I did what, Ariana? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I was focused on this. Yeah, that'll work. We can put in a few shelves going this direction here, and then the other ones can be like our kitchen shelves, and this could be our living room library. I like this plan a lot. They both move. That's weird. let's not with that shelves. Let's one at a time. It won't let me separate them. Oh, okay. Real fast. I think I want to bring this all over just a little. And I want that. I think it's just the posters, the door. Yeah, it didn't take it. And we have to move the posters in order to get our shelves. I thought the door disappeared on me, but apparently it didn't take it. I was like, that's weird. Okay, so I want them on each side. And I want them to somewhat match. And oh. No, it's still there. It just kind of blends into the wall a bit. I don't know why. Okay, that's much better. And then we have like a wraparound library. I love it. It's so pretty. They did an amazing job with the clutter kits because, I don't know, just to be able to place a box of tissues and maybe like figurines and your bills. Yeah, the bottom of the, or the top of the shelf was running into the bottom of the door, and I think it caused a glitch. So we're just gonna throw in like a few old-timey things. Did it take away our snack box? In case it did, we'll put that on the counter. I don't know, just some fun things, maybe like a crystal ball and like a palm reading thing, just for the fun of it. The weird things I would want on my shelf. Maybe some nail polish, and I might actually do a manicure while I'm hanging out down here trying to wait. I say I will, but I never do. My nails look atrocious. One of these days I should just go get them done. They're not really atrocious, they're just not done. They're not painted like I usually would want. I don't have the time. I'm busy. Maybe some cookbooks to like make some ice cream or something. That would be fun. I have recipes from long ago written in my cookbooks. We don't really have a proper kitchen down here, but that's okay. Yeah, this looks absolutely wonderful. And apparently it's going to be one of her favorite hangouts. Let's give her a little more carpeting down here then, because it's just like an open loft, and I don't know, we want this area for the karaoke to be fun, because I feel like my daughters would love this area, and I could see her just going in here and singing to her heart's content. I think something we forgot for in here was like a couch or a chair for the folks that are going to be listening to the performance, possibly. So maybe we go with a fun high back chair and put in a couple, if it'll let me. No? Yeah, we're kind of limited on space in here. Let's put it in the middle. That'll work. Okay, and it has a very pop vibe to it, all the bright colors. I like it. I think it's a great addition to our little home. It's the performance that matters. I think that's accurate. All right. That could easily be just, you know, a house that would work for us too. Like, this is awesome. Like a huge flat. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Don't forget to leave me a like if you enjoy the stream. Again, I go live Sundays and Mondays, and I play Animal Crossing on those days. I tend to put a video out on Wednesday for Dreamlight Valley every week. I'm trying to do better at sticking to my schedule. And on Fridays, I typically put out a Sims video by Ariana. But I forgot this time, so we went live with it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back and visit with me next time. Don't forget to leave me a like. It really helps me out. And thank you all so very much for spending some of your time with me today. Bye, friends.